But a bunch of talented Mid-Michigan students are either returning or heading to the World Championships for robotics.
Yes, and they come from a number of talented teams. Claudia is in studio to share what happened at competitions last week and what's happening this week.
Yeah, you guys, so our robotics teams in the area are no joke. They really are putting Mid-Michigan on the world map, and it's no secret to see why. Take a look.
It's really cool just to find those people who love robots as much as we do.
In recent years, Mid-Michigan schools have excelled in robotics. Not just their robotics programs, but the robotics students have really made a name for themselves. The talent here in Mid-Michigan is endless, and it's taking our students to new heights and new places. Students from Hazlitt, Napoleon, Mason, Holt, and Northwest schools got their tickets to Texas for robotics championships. And those tickets are hard to come by. Only the best of the best get to go. Students at Napoleon High School qualified after becoming finalists in the state competition. But now the stakes are higher. They will compete against 800 other teams from across the world. It's the first time Napoleon has ever gone, taking their team to new levels.
And I think it's a really important place for them to be, where it's a place for them to come in and be themselves and also gain some hands-on engineering skills and be able to build something.
And they might recognize some of their competition.
Yeah, it's a big boost for the school. We've had teams at Worlds before, but this is the most teams we've had.
6 robotics teams from Hazlitt are competing in the WILX World Championships. Both middle school and high school students will face off against students from 70 different countries.
You get a sense of belonging once you join robotics, being part of a team, and again, creating your own robot to go compete. It's a part of you almost.
Both schools are set to compete from April 25th through May 2nd.
Us going to Worlds is a really great opportunity, and we have lots of great parts on the team for anyone to join. You don't have to work on the robot. You can be a part of the awards team, the business team, the media team, and it's just a lot of fun.
Mason students just returned from the World First Championships in Houston. Holt, Northwest, and Mason robotics teams competed in a 3-day competition against more than 500 schools from across the world. Mason's tractor technicians were named top 8 on the world stage. Northwest team ended the competition winning the Quality Award for their battery design, and the team placed 3rd overall in a division of 77. Holt students managed to go 7-3 in a difficult division and finished 18th out of 77. The students also won Creativity, Quality, and Imagery awards. But the coach says their awards aren't the only thing the students took away from the competition.
Of course we want to do well, but that's not why we're there. So it's more like a robot festival. We want to represent our sponsors well. We want to represent our community well. But I really want to just provide that life-changing experience for these kids. Some kids have never been very far from Holt, let alone out of Michigan, let alone to Texas. They're going to be talking with students from Israel and India and Australia and China, and just that experience alone, I think is the most important aspect of this trip.
So some of the competitions can actually be streamed. They're pretty easy to find. I actually just typed in the WILX competition, and you can find it. And you can cheer on your team, and you can find all of this at WILX.com. Congrats, you guys.
Oh, thank you. That was perfect.
Claudia.
I love the little graphics at the end.
I love the music.
I know, so good.
That was great. Well, thank you, Claudia. And